You want me to shoot my guy down? That's a fire. Shoot him. Shoot him down. Shoot him down. Roger that. Try to steer clear from you. Try to steer clear. Okay, you go. Let's go.
Welcome everybody to the Fox 3 Phoenix channel. I am your host, Govinator, and today we have the MiG-21, and can it take out the president from the 1950s? So we've done this already with MiG-15s, and it took 8 MiG-15s. Then we did it with MiG-19s. It took 2 MiG-19s. I'm just popping my flare covers there just in case they shoot some Sidewinder missiles at me, and I'm adjusting my radar out far. But I am telling you, it can be done with a single MiG-21. And on top of that, all of the planes, I figured out a way to get it to work so that they all have the era-appropriate missiles as well. So the Super Sabres, the Thunder Chiefs, and the F-104 Starfighters are all loaded out with their period-specific missiles. So the reason I say we can do this is because this plane has the first radar-guided missiles that the Soviets had. And what we're going to do is we're going to fire one off at whoever comes at us first, which will probably be the Thuds. That's just my guess based on previous experience, or it could be the Super Sabres too. We'll just see. And then I'm going to save one of them because I'm going to save it for Air Force One. And just a reminder, Air Force One in the 1950s is being played by a C-130 in this. So yeah. And this little man missile we're in, the MiG-21, barely has any fuel, but I put an 800-liter fuel tank on it, so we're just hitting full burner. We're going to go through Mach 1 now. And the reason we're doing that is because these era missiles that they use, basically they are rear aspect-seeking missiles, so not only do they have to get to me, but then they have to turn around, catch back up, because they can't shoot very far away, and then fire off their missiles. So it's really hard in the 1950s, which is why, obviously, we kept developing missiles and stuff. I couldn't beat those planes one-on-one, very often. The MiG-21's not a very good dogfighter. The only one it could probably beat in a dogfight, honestly, is the Starfighter. That being said, I can rush in there and go hit this Air Force One, and then they could kill me, and that'd be the end of it, and I win the whole match, because that's the whole point of this. But yeah, this plane barely can hold any fuel, so It's basically a little man missile, and what we're going to do is sit on full burner and go in there, and like I said, we'll shoot our missiles and call it a day. Now, if you wouldn't mind taking a second to like and subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. It's, like I said, we're small time. We have 518 subscribers, and I'm going to zoom out here so you can see exactly where we're at. There's all of the guards there, and you can they obviously were given AWACS so that they knew where I was, but they've got to be burning at me right now. And we're going to go see what happens. This radar is good to up to about 30 kilometers out. It can see things there. Doesn't mean it'll lock them up, but it'll see things about 30 kilometers out. And then by the time we actually get to shoot our missile at them, usually, especially during a merge situation like this, the enemies are about 4 miles out. So roughly 7 kilometers out. So basically, you see them, you fire your Fox 1s, and then you merge and hope that your missiles hit them. My experience, these Fox 1s are awful at hitting fighters. The fighters just dodge, and why wouldn't they? They see on their RWR that, hey, we have a missile or a radar lock at us, dodge. Also, they can see it because by the time you fire the missile, you're within visual range. So they usually dodge, but my hope is the C-130 plane Air Force One won't be able to. Alright, they're coming on radar here. Here we go. Let's get to whoever this first one is. Let's lock him up. Locked up. Okay, he's up top there. You can see the little indicator and my heads-up display is showing him. We're not in range yet. We don't have tone. But we'll get tone. Wait a second. Now, Fox 1. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Come on, let's see if it'll hit. It's not going to hit. So, alright, next up we've got, I don't know where he went. I'm guessing that was a Thud or a Starfighter. But you can see we've got the President straight ahead. He's right ahead of us. Let's see if we can get him. Come on. Come on. Oh boy, let's see. No one else is going to get to me in time. Alright, locking them up. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can do here. Come on. And we need to get a... Sorry about the baby noises. I have a daughter I'm taking care of. Come on, lock her up. And get ready. Give me tone. Give me tone. Here we go. Can get a little closer. Fox 1. Alright. Let's see if it works. This is it. He's maneuvering. He's maneuvering. Yeah, alright. We got him, and that's it. That's literally all you have to do. I'm gonna just goof around here, but basically that's what I was trying to say is we've won. That's how a MiG-21 could get this done, which is obviously why, you know, the MiG-21 probably made the Allies a little bit worried, or I said the Allies, the Americans, a little bit worried in 1959 when it entered service. So anyway, I'm just double checking. Oh yeah, there's somebody coming down there. And even if that radar guided missile hadn't worked, I had 4 IR tracking missiles, 4 R60Ms, which were, you know, pretty legit infrared seeking missiles in my opinion, that we could have launched at them. And even if that didn't work, we still had the 23mm cannon we could have hit them with. But by the time we got into gun range, they probably would have got me already. So anyways, we'll chase this one guy down here, and then I think we're going to call it. Let's see if we get him. Fox 2. See here. If it goes and it gets him. That was a pretty tough shot for that missile. He's kind of far away. Oh, it got him. All right. Nailed that F-104. Alright guys, well anyway, the rest of them after the C-130 goes down, they stop flying the way they're supposed to, and they just go into random mode and go land since their thing they're protecting, they lost, so they just don't know what to do. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and we will, in future videos when we try newer airplanes in this scenario, we'll start taking out the defenses as well, just because we can as we get into more modern planes. And then also stay tuned, because I'll be putting the MiG-21 in the 1970s era version of this, which has Tomcats, Vipers, and Eagles. So I don't think it'll be nearly as successful, but it'll be definitely a lot more fun, because it'll be a challenge to see how many it takes to get to Air Force One. Alright guys, this is Governator. I'm signing off. I'll see you on the next one.